guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Pamela. Thank you so much for watching. So today's video I will be laying my edges for you guys. I just want to show you guys how I do it on my hair type, because I remember when I was learning how to lay my edges, which was only like a year ago, I haven't came across a video where I can actually learn from girls who have the same type of hair as me. So I just thought about it today. I was like, dang, because I was about to lay my edges right now and I was like, dang, I remember when I didn't even know how to do it. So I thought of this video. Such a great idea. I don't know who needs help with this, but somebody out there probably needs some help. So I just got out the shower. I put my hair in some braids so that I can have a nice wave tomorrow. And I'm gonna head out the door soon, so I was gonna lay my edges really quick and teach you guys my technique. I guess it's gonna be a kind of short video because it's kind of simple, kind of easy to do. But I just happened to learn how to lay my edges from one of my friends. Shout out to you, Nai. She has the same hair type as me, so she always used to lay her edges at work, and I was like, how do you do that? So that's how I learned. I haven't actually learned from YouTube. So if you guys have hair like me, which I think I have a 2C, 3A hair type. If you guys don't know what that is, just know it's a wavy, curly. It's a wavy / curly hair type. I am Asian and black, so I have more Asian hair, so it's more on the straighter side. So I do feel like there's a technique to do this, especially on Asian hair. So let's get started. Before I forget, make sure you guys subscribe down below. Hit the bell right next to it so you don't miss the next upload. I will be updating you guys about my skin. As you guys can see, I have no makeup on, which is okay. My skin is still bad right now, which is fine. But I'll update you guys in the next video or two, so make sure you guys are subscribed. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so I have my hair in 2 braids. I feel like this is so much easier to see how to actually do this technique. I can do it on my hair when it's down, but it's just harder to see because my hair kind of flows over my face. So I thought this was perfect because I do like to lay it in a certain way when it's braided like this. I kind of do the same technique when I put my hair up in a bun or a ponytail. So yeah, the first things first, I like to use a gel. So I learned that, okay guys, I have a lot of hair. I have curly hair as well, and I never really knew how to do my hair until the last couple of years because I just never knew what products to use. There's so many products out there. This is the only product you need, and I genuinely love it. I think that it's the perfect thing to use to lay your edges. It's the Eco Styler Argan Oil Gel. So I really love it. I already used like this whole bottle almost. I really love this because it actually holds my hair really well, but it doesn't make it flake and it doesn't make it all white. So that's why I like it, and your hair is like super flexible when you use this, so you can actually use it for your curly hair routine and it won't make it crunchy or anything like that. When I first tried to lay my edges, I actually used an edge control, and whatever ingredient is in the edge control made me break out all along my hairline, so I can't use that. But this gel right here has actually done really well, and I really love it. So you can get this at your local beauty supply store. I think I got mine off of Amazon. So what I like to do is, the first thing I do is I take a little bit on my fingers, like the smallest amount. And all I'll do is I kind of just slick my hair back with it. So I'm looking in the viewfinder if you guys are wondering why I'm looking over here. I just don't have a mirror where I'm sitting, so I'll run this along all of my hairline. And I do this because I have a really bad problem with flyaways. And this helps me just to kind of see where my edges should be laid. And I feel like, obviously you don't have to do this. I was actually raised my whole life by my mom, who is Asian, and she never really, you know, laid my edges. She doesn't really know what that is. So I'm kind of bummed out that I actually learned this now, years later because I could have had really bomb hairstyles when I was younger. But I really think it does like put together your hairstyle, no matter if it's like messy or put together. It really just makes you look more done up, if that makes sense. So don't be grossed out, but I use a toothbrush. I think a lot of girls use a toothbrush. The actual edge brush, I just don't like the shape of it. So I use a toothbrush, and it's probably a little dirty, so don't judge me. And all I do is I kind of just brush my hair back in the way that it naturally goes. Don't mind this. I have a little psoriasis up here. Just to smooth it out. And once everything's pretty good. So when I first learned how to do this, I didn't really feel like I had baby hairs, because I don't really have hair that sticks out or anything like that. And I don't like how it looks when people cut it. I think that's so like ugly. I don't know why. But so I kind of just look at where my hair kind of wants to naturally lay. So right here, there's like a little divider right here, as you guys can see. So my hair naturally likes to lay in that direction. So that's where I'll, you know, lay an edge. On this side, I kind of have to train it more on this side, because usually I have like a little cowlick right here, so my hair is just everywhere. So when I tame it down, I kind of just want to create the same area that I'm doing on this side. So if you guys don't have baby hairs, that's a way to kind of like make your edges show a little bit more without cutting your hair. Also, you can just kind of like see where your hair wants to come out and then lay it that way. But for me, I don't have enough, like there's not enough hair to make it look like an actual edge. So what I'll do is I'll take a little bit more gel. So first thing you want to do is kind of like see where there should be an edge and kind of brush down. Even though we already brushed our hair back, just brush it down so it gets all even. And just, you're kind of just distributing the gel at this point. So you just want to brush it down so all the gel gets in there. And then see how everything's pretty much flat. Now I take my finger and I'll kind of like brush it in a swooping motion. So in like a little C, like this. And then I'll put my finger there to hold it. And then I'll brush the bottom back. So for edges, you kind of want to bring them forward because they're basically to frame your face, so you don't want it too far back. So this right here is kind of too far back because it's in my actual hair instead of the hairline. So I'm gonna bring it forward a little bit, and then you kind of just do it as many times as you can until it looks put together. So this is how it looks. And what I like to do is I like to press it down so it's like actually on my skin. And that's it. Pretty simple, pretty easy, but I feel like it does a lot as far as like putting your look together. So now I'm gonna do a few more. And this is kind of a tricky part because I had to figure out like what area I like to do to make my hair like look symmetrical, I guess. But some girls like really don't even pay attention to like their edges, they just do it. So I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. I'm just brushing it down to see what hair comes out, and then I'm gonna swoop it. But it's really important you keep smoothing it as you brush because it kind of controls it a little more. I kind of want to do a little more just to make it stand out a little bit more like the other side. Okay, so now I like to do the middle because I have a big forehead this way. Make sure it's a forehead. So I'm gonna add more gel. And then this part I like to swoop it just in the middle in between the two, but not too big, just enough to like bring it forward. I don't know, some girls do their edges and they be looking crazy. Like it'd be looking like all crusty and like nasty. Okay. Let's do a little here. Kind of just have it frame the face. That's about it, guys. You can also take a little bit extra gel and just make sure they're flat on your head. More hold. Other than that, you don't really have to make it look super perfect or anything like that. It just helps to like make your hairstyles look a little bit more put together and nice. Well, I just wish that there was a video out there like that when I was learning how to do it, so that's why I wanted to make this video. And if you guys have more on hair that's on the straighter side, I think actually learning how to do your edges is still good for hair like that. So yeah, that's about it. This is probably going to be the shortest video I ever made in a while, but I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys subscribe down below. If you guys have any video suggestions at all, please let me know. I will be making a whole bunch of videos coming soon. I just have to, you know, get some things situated, but I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one.